Please, world out there, if you get this, we are begging for your help. We are in a financial crisis situation where it's a long story. We have had this family home for, this home has been in our family for 50 hot something years. Sorry, I'm in a frantic state. I'm in a panic state. So I'm writing to you, or not writing to you, I'm videoing this in a panic state. So I'm shaking right now, and I'm asking whoever hears this, sees this, please, we are asking for your help. Family's home, 50 years. My ex bought it from my mom, and then when we had a divorce, my ex sold this home to somebody, and that person is now threatening to evict us. There was, as far as we understood it, we had up to a certain date to raise up enough money to buy back this home from him, this guy that my ex sold a home to. And please, world, oh God, just please help us. I think I need to cry for a minute, so I'm going to share my tears with you all for a minute, because this is so scary. And I have faith. I have faith that we can do this, that we can pull this off, that we can raise up enough money. But right now we are in an emergency situation, and I'm not about to go call my sister, who will then, all kinds of other things, chain reaction will occur. We are caring for our elderly mom, and I don't want my sister panicking, because the first thing she do is just put my mom in an old folks home, and my mom, poor mom, can't be put in an old folks. That would just destroy her. It really would. She needs to be around family, and just the hugs and the love and her home that she knows. Even occasionally, she occasionally gets lost even in her own home, but she does, like when she stands up and starts walking around, she knows it. Please don't let us get evicted. Please help us raise up the money. There's so much that we can offer the world. There's so much that we can offer you, and we're putting together the courses, and we're putting together the campaigns. We haven't officially made the GoFundMe campaign, but we do have a PayPal campaign, and we are please asking that if you have $10, $20, just if you have $100, please, that would be even more heaven sent. Okay, I'm calming down. Just calming down. I love you. I know we can do this. So not panic. We can do this. Okay, maybe panicking is good because maybe it helps raise up the energy, but you can do a priming thing, just pulling in that energy, letting ourselves be conduits. We can do this. We need your help, though. We can't do this alone. I believe that it is possible to pull off a miracle of raising up enough money. And why help us instead of, the other people? There's so many people that need help. And I tell you that there's this promise that I'm making to you and to the world and to myself, that not only do I want to raise up enough money to save our home long term, I want us to keep raising up money to help people who are in situations where they're at risk of losing their home for whatever reason, and to create a foundation or a nonprofit to help people in our specific situation. There's a lot of people helping people that lost their home in the fire. There's a lot of people helping people who've gotten evicted as just regular rent and just poverty and stuff. But I know that there are a lot of people in our specific situation where they have a family member or ex that took their home from the family, and it was positive reasons at the original beginning when my ex bought it from my mom. But then the ex goes and sells the house and leaves the family stranded. I've actually, when we were in court, we met so many people who were in similar situations like this, and we'd like to be able to help them. But just helping people in general. There are so many people we would like to help. But right now, we need your help to get through this situation of not having my poor mom have to go through losing her home of 50 plus years. We have so much that we can do in return. Like we are in the process of creating a nonprofit for the other homes, and like we're going to be offering our knowledge and skill sets of regenerative holistic living. There's a body listening channel that I have that I want to teach people to learn to love their bodies, because that's something that is really important to my kiddo and I, of something that kiddo struggled with, of learning to love his body. And I something that I really believe in. We can help you with that. There's so many ways we can help you if you want to, if you need a service in return for the money. But right now, for the next 3 months, although we have all these services that we can help you with learning how to homeschool and stuff like that. We have a phone number that you can call. I don't know if I've set up the messaging system on there, but we often don't see the number, but if you let us know the number time you can call. So if you call in the number, you can leave a message of when is the best time for us to call you back. And it's one of those pay by minute numbers where we can, like if you need an immediate service, you call that number, you leave a message of when we can call you back, and then you leave your credit card and we can call you back, and then you can donate money that way. But please, if there's any of you who are willing to just donate money even without the service, and if you could get this message out there and help us out for this immediate emergency of, I'm really not exactly sure what happened. We had made a deal with them. The rent was covered, or so we thought. It's a really complicated situation, and we're very confused why they're not getting their money anymore. But either way, they're needing money right now to even give us to the original deadline. It's complicated. I'm sure we need a lawyer. We don't have money for a lawyer. It's just scary. If we could just raise up the $700,000 to buy back this home, then this nightmare will be over. So I don't know if you want to donate money to help us for this immediate situation, or if you are willing to help us raise up enough money. Please help us raise up $700,000. I know that's a lot, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But seriously, folks, if we can reach 100, I did the math, 100,000 people. It's really not that much. There's some millionaire, billionaire guy. I guess he's a billionaire now. No, he's probably just a millionaire still. I don't know if you guys know Alex Hermanzi. Okay, agreeably, that man spent $4 million in advertising for his launch, but because with his launch, for a $30 book, he ended up raising up $100 million in less than 3 days. $100 million. We're asking for 700,000. That's not that much. But imagine if we could get, okay, you only need 70,000 people at giving $10 each for raise up 700,000. But imagine if we could get find 100,000 people. If you could help us reach 100,000 people to send in $10. Sorry, I'm still shaking, and I'm hoping that shaking, you can see how passionate I feel about this, and how I hope it helps you feel empathy and caring. Even if you have no money yourself, you have the ability to help us advertise our campaign. Once that GoFundMe is up and running, you can help us advertise the GoFundMe. I don't really like GoFundMe because it takes 20% of the donations that anybody gives in. So we do have a PayPal campaign. Right now it's currently worded, I'm probably going to reword it. We're trying to raise up 5 million because once we get past this initial, like that was the idea, is that we were going to raise up 700,000 for this home, and then we want to raise up even more to save not just our home but other people's homes, one home at a time, just helping people. Okay, but right now the emergency is the 700,000. If we can get 100,000 people to send in $10, that will not only help us save this home, it will help us save a couple other lots that we know about. We can put a little mini home on them so somebody has some place to live on these little mini lots, so that we can help other people in emergency situations. Also help pay off some debts that we got into while we were dealing with my ex. As we were, please, world, please. Can I just cry for a moment with you? Will you, whoever is watching this, will you send a virtual hug, and will you let me just be here for a moment, and will you just hold me for a minute on this phone? Let me know we're not alone. Just fear. It's just fear. It's just fear. It's just fear. It's just releasing fear. Crying is good for you. Hey, folks, if you don't know this, crying is good for you. Crying helps release the stress. Everybody really needs a good cry. Release the stress, shake it out. I could stand up and shake it out, but right now I just want to be held by you and the world, and I want to know that we're not alone. We have a community on Patreon started. I started that years ago, but I guess we didn't really advertise it because there's only 3 people and we didn't really know how to use it very well. But we do have a Patreon community on patreon.com/KEE. I just want to keep crying for a minute, please. It's good for me to cry. It's good for us to cry. Crying is really good for you. You know that is actually one of the secrets to happiness. I actually am amazed about how much I've been smiling. I suffer from a lot of depression and anxiety and all kinds of OCD and all kinds of problems, mental quirks, mental health, whatever issues. But you know, it's actually one of the things I want. I've started a NAS.io. There's a challenge. I don't know if it's gone. I can't receive money there until I upgrade. Can't afford to do their annual upgrade, so I guess I'll do a monthly thing or something. I wanted to put out a challenge of loving yourself. I'm learning. I mean, we're doing all these things. We signed up on Patreon. We signed up in school. I don't know if any of you guys like Alex Ramonski's school. I love it. It's a really great platform. I really love the NAS.io platform too. So we're going to have stuff on the NAS.io. Right now, I just have a challenge up on there. I don't know if I have the community. I'll have to. that is one of the two things listed on the to-do things. So just stay tuned. We'll have that up right now, right this second. We have a patreon.com/KEE. We have school. It's a funny spelling of community. Instead of community, it's community. It's celebrating. When I created it, I was just being silly. I didn't realize you couldn't change the name after you created it until you have Prime membership. But right now we can't afford Prime membership, so we're going to enjoy the silliness of the mistakes that we make. So it's spelled Key Community 4557 on there. Okay, I'm calming down because there's things we can do. There's things we can do. We're doing them. We've created the community platforms. You can help us know that we're not alone by signing up on one of these platforms. Later on, we're going to have a mastermind. Okay. Shoulders. We can do what we can afford. Right now, we can afford the school because it's only $9 a month. The Patreon, which is free for us. There's the PayPal campaign that I'm putting in the link below. There's NAS.io, which we're going to start soon because I saved out $35 for that. Breathing, that's the most important thing to do. It's so hard for me to breathe because when I breathe, that flood of anxiety, fear, terror, sharing this journey with you so that you know years from now you can look back and you can see where we were at this moment. You can see how we deal with our struggle. I also want you to see of this little family. If this little family of a mom, kiddo, elderly grandmother with dementia, if this little family can do it, that you can do it too. This channel is supposed to be about me letting you that you can do it too, whatever you're struggling with. And I welcome and I invite people who watch my channel, who watch what our struggles, they share their own struggles, because I want the world to know of all of you who have struggles as well. I want you to share your GoFundMe page as well. Please feel invited to share your GoFundMe, your campaign, your Patreon, your story in the comments. I don't want it to be just where it's just about helping us. I want everybody to feel helped and loved. I want the community where we're all helping each other, because we're entering a time in the world where the billionaires have billions of dollars, and they were, instead of spending it on a ballroom, which I'm sure would be really nice, maybe they're going to use it for fundraisers. And I'm really grateful to all the people who get jobs for building that ballroom. some of the things I hear that they're spending money on, if they were to spending it on helping people with health care and skill sets, plumbers, electricians, helping training, pay for scholarships for that. UBIs, or are they called UBIs? Universal Basic Income, right? Yeah, I don't know. I have this belief system that would help people, but maybe not. But just people who are struggling, who I don't know the answers. I don't know the answers for solving all the world's problems. I do know that if we can save this home, that there's so much good we can do in the world with this home, of sharing our story. This is our safe place. This is our safe place where we gain strength from. I'm begging you to please help us save it. And from here, my family doesn't need much to survive. We have lived, I'm taking care of my mom. She has her Social Security. We have lived off of that for the last 3 years, and we've been slowly learning skills. Eagle, my son, kiddo, sorry, he likes gender neutral. My kiddo is, he's they. My kiddo has been learning the world of microscopy and soil, and can help you with your soil gardening or your gardening, and helping you to regenerate your soil. We practice food forest. There's so many things that we can do to help you, and we're working on trying to get that knowledge in a form that can be offered in courses that you can utilize. We got that phone number. We saved up to we're on a very little income. My mother's Social Security pays for the 3 of us to exist, has paid for insurance, rent, not rent. Well, yeah. You know, living expenses. It's expensive to live. We've done it. We can do it on little to nothing. I mean, I think that's $14,000 a year that we've lived off of. Taking care of her has been a full-time, while my kiddo has been studying. We were homeschooling him and unschooling him, and he's been studying, and he is working on a microscope part. He's going to start Kickstarter for that, of a microscope part to help people have this microscope part that would normally cost thousands, and he's going to figure out a way to make it for less. We had to put that project on hold, though, because we're raising up this money. We have to find a way to save this home and buy back this home right now, immediately, so we don't have to worry and go through this nightmare anymore, so that we know that Mom is safe and secure here, that we are safe and secure here. Please, this is our strength. I know there's millions of other people that need help, and we would like to help those people too. We're going to keep fundraising after this. With all of the skills, every bit of profit that we make from anything that we do, it's going to go. I mean, as I said, we only need $14,000 to live off. That's nothing that we can. So we're going to raise a whole bunch more money, and all that extra money is going to go towards helping other people who are struggling as well. So helping us is really going to help a lot of other people. We just ask that you, if you are somebody who wants to own it and wants to buy it back from this guy and wants to help us just keep living here, fine, let's do that. Or something, or help us raise. It really can be done, folks. I mean, this is seriously 100,000 people. Help us reach 100,000 people. Please pay for this video to be advertised out on YouTube or something. Help us get our message out there. Help us for the next 3 months. Let's go all out and spend every waking minute trying to raise up, trying to reach 100,000 people to give us $10 each. If you have more than $10, if you have $100, if you know somebody who is wealthy enough to give us $1,000, please maybe you would like to donate, auction off some art or something to help us with this fundraiser, or auction off a service. Maybe you have a service yourself and you might want to, or just whatever you're willing to do to help us auction off or help raise up this money. We can't do this alone. We need a community that is willing to help us fundraise. Not just to help us after we're done with this, we want to help others as well. But please, $700,000. It's doable, folks. It just needs visibility. $10 a person, 70,000 people. That's all it takes. 70,000 people. And then we'll bought this home back from this guy who bought it from my ex. And then we'll be safe and secure. And then all the other profits are going to go to helping people, making sure people have food to eat, not just one dinner. Like, there's so many millionaires, billionaires out there who are paying other people out there, who, not paying, who are they're like, we donated $1 million to meals. Yes, I am glad that you served a person a meal that night and helped them not starve and die that day. It is more than just feeding people for a night. We need to feed people. We need to teach people how to grow their own food. We have that knowledge. We are trying to get that knowledge out there. We know the specific plants. Wherever you are, you live in an apartment or a condo, we're setting up stuff on NAS, on school. We're going to set up courses. We're working towards that. Now that that's the last year we started learning business. We went to webinars. We're learning how to share this knowledge with you, because we believe everybody can have at least an immediate meal should the world fall apart tomorrow. Please help us to be able to help others. Please help us get safe and secure. Please take a clip of this. I don't know. If you know of some way to help advertise helping us, we need all the help we can get. We need your help. Help us raise up reaching 70,000 people to raise up $700,000, $10 a person. We need your help. I don't know whether to spend $5 and put this out there. It can be done. We'll be safe. We can keep going forward and helping people. Help us buy back this home. 3 months, 4 months. Let's do it. Let's do what we can in the next 4 months, and we can end this nightmare, and then we can put all of our focus on helping other people save their home as well. And we'll just keep raising money from here on out for the rest of our lives. We're going to keep raising up money. I don't want anybody to ever suffer this experience, this hell of having their family be kicked out of a home, or feeling like that's going to happen because some ex didn't want to help them out because they wanted the money from the house themselves, or people who are just struggling, who are just all those people in the fire that lost their home, helping them rebuild a regenerative. Do you know, we have the knowledge of how to help you or other companies build homes, aircrete, Styro-Aircrete. We know all this stuff. Sit down with people and help them create a little mini dome so that they have a place to live on their land. We have all this knowledge. We have all this good we can do in the world, but we need this immediate emergency. Please help take care of. I guess I feel like if I just keep talking, somebody will send us $10. I really could do one of those. Hermanzi sat there and talked for 8 hours straight. I don't know, he talked for a very long time. I don't have that kind of stamina. But how did he do this launch? His YouTube launch or something, yeah. If you want to help us do this launch, like if you have that knowledge and you're here in Houston and you want to come to our house and help us set up this launch, like if you know about launches and you know about how to set up this launch, we're still in the learning phases of all that, so we don't really know how to do this. I don't know how to launch the GoFundMe. I think we just need to create it, just put it out there. But as I said, GoFundMe takes 20%. We do have a PayPal campaign that's already out there right now. We just need somebody to start donating towards it. Maybe I should take off the 5 million of the big picture and just put, we just need 70,000 right now. If you want to start a GoFundMe for us and then send us the money, I don't know. However you want to help us. All I know is that you have knowledge and skills of how to help us, even if you don't have money. You have the ability to help us advertise. You have the ability to help us reach people. Just by your watching this video, just by your promoting this video, just by your hyping. I think there's something about hyping I just saw on YouTube. If you want to hype this video, sharing, hyping, creating a video for us that will help us raise this money. There are so many things you could do even if you have no money at all yourself to help us. Please, let's pull off this miracle. Let's pull off this inspiration. We can do this. Get 70,000 people to send $10. Please, let's buy back this home so we don't have to deal with this nightmare, and we can help all of our focus not on this home, but we can put it on saving other people's homes as well. So I guess I should end this video.